Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband!
Wife!
Are you ready to start this for a third time?
Third time's the charm, they say.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you remember what happened last time?
I remember that I was pissed off at God because he was a dick.
He was, but that's true of every chapter, isn't it?
Yes. He was less of a dick recently.
No,
he wasn't...
He fucking drowned the whole goddamn planet.
Yeah, but that was chapters ago. So he hadn't drowned the whole world anytime recently.
Recently? Literally,
It's been at least 15 paragraphs, okay?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm just saying.
I don't even get that much forgiveness. The fuck? He murdered an entire planet, and you're like, oh, well.
No, he was a dick this time, though.
He's always a dick.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what did he do, though?
Well, he burned people because they were like, this sucks. And then after he burned them, they were like, and we want meat. And then...
Then he plagued them, right?
And then he plagued them because Moses was like, oh, woe is me. What did I ever do to deserve such whiny people? And God was like, you want some meat? I'll show you fuckers some meat. And then he dropped 1,000 quails forever
and
around
then they dared
camp.
Eat them.
Yeah, and then that's how gluttony was invented or some shit.
Whatever.
He was like, here's some gluttony. And then he was like, oh my God, you're so gluttonous.
Die now.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. So that happened.
Awesome. That sounds like a horrible chapter.
Also, he asked one guy to come along with them to be his GPS system.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
And that's about all I remember.
Okay. Well, I do have something real quick here.
Oh.
We've got one of our fans on Facebook. No.
I was going to say, we don't use Facebook.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
And just giving a shout out to Brian H. on Twitter.
Hello, Brian H. Why am I saluting this person?
Well, I sent you a text the other day where he was saying that he was reading your poem that you did for your blog post.
Quote-unquote poem.
And he was reading it and he heard it in your voice in his head.
Oh.
So I was thinking,
yeah,
since, we're here doing an intro and we're talking about Brian H. on Twitter.
Okay.
That maybe you could, for the whole audience, share your poem in your voice officially on the air.
Okay, but this isn't for the whole audience.
This is just for Brian?
This is for Brian.
This is for you, Brian.
This is for you, Brian. Cain came first and farmed the land. Next came Abel, a sheeply man. Cain gave God some veg he grew, but God preferred Abel's beefy stew. Cain, dejected, slew his bro, got kicked out, and married a hoe. The moral is thus, don't beat your meat, give it to God, and veggies ain't neat.
Awesome. That is true poetry right there.
I mean, I don't know about all that, but it made me laugh when I wrote it, and it made you laugh.
So yeah, that's good stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
I hope Brian enjoyed that.
The moral of the story actually is that you are now doing blog posts on our website.
Yeah.
And we had some up that were like perfunctory, like just placeholder type blog posts, but now you're doing actual blog posts.
I am.
And we're kind of starting back with like Genesis, so we're working our way towards where we are now.
So that one came from the second, which covered Genesis chapters 4, 5, 6, and 7 or some shit.
That sounds 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It was a lot.
Yeah. So if you want to check it out, that's on our website, and those are going to be going up slowly over time.
Why is that?
Because you suck.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. It's true. It's true.
All right, so what are we doing today?
Oh, Jesus.
I caught you off guard.
That escalated quickly. We are doing Numbers, chapters 12 and 13.
All right, let's get to it.
Yep.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount, so, like, any support is always appreciated.
So, what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Okay, Numbers, chapter 12.
All right.
Miriam and Aaron speak against Moses.
Wait, Miriam?
Yeah,
Miriam. Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. Who's Aaron?
I know who Aaron is.
Who's Aaron? Oh, Aaron. That's Moses' brother.
Seriously? Okay. We've only been talking about Aaron this entire time.
Okay, he sounded familiar. I have a lot of shit going on in my life, and I ain't got time for some dude that I have never met. Okay? I had to place him.
Aaron from the Bible.
Okay, listen. Listen. I couldn't remember, but now I remember.
I'm glad you remember.
And I didn't need your help. I got it on my own.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that.
Fuck off. Why are you looking at me like, oh, wife?
I mean...
Sometimes I don't remember things.
That was a big one.
Oh, my God.
But okay. We'll let this one pass, I guess.
I hate you. Okay. So while they were at Hazeroth, Miriam and Aaron criticized Moses because he had married a Cushite woman.
Would you want to criticize Moses?
I would not criticize Moses. I don't think I would do that. Because either he's got God on his side, in which case, nope, I'm out.
Right.
Or he's the guy leading this cult.
Right.
And has the power to send bad guys after you.
Yeah.
So either way, sounds like a bad idea.
I would not do that. Yeah.
You marry whatever fucking bitch you want.
Right. Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah. Kay. God obviously said he was all right with it. So.
Right. Exactly.
Because, you're Moses and all.
Yeah. They said, has the Lord spoken only through Moses? Hasn't he spoken through us too?
Technically, he's only spoken through Moses.
But damn, they're like, we're about to call your fucking bluff. You need to... Yeah, they're calling his bluff.
Okay.
I'm not saying that they're right to do this. I don't think it's a smart move. Yeah. But the Lord heard them. All of a sudden, the Lord noticed that he married a Cushite.
Lord's hearing everybody all the time now.
All of a sudden, out of the blue. Now, Moses was very humble, more humble than any other person on earth.
Did you notice how we skipped over the whole story of Moses marrying somebody? We just went on to the part where they're like mad because he married somebody? Mm-hmm. That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I wonder if she had an affair with somebody, or, I don't know, maybe she was too pretty, or...
It's just, like, really weird. Like, they talk about everything at length, and then Moses gets married, and they're like, whatever.
They only talk about boring shit at length. So immediately the Lord called to Moses, Aaron, and Miriam and said, Go out to the tabernacle, all three of you. And there's an exclamation point on the end of that. So I don't think God was happy.
God talked directly to all three of them?
He called to Moses, Aaron, and Miriam. So,
That's interesting because I thought God only talked to Moses.
Right? So, the three of them... Ooh, excuse me. I had a hiccup. So, the three of them went to the tabernacle. Then the Lord descended in the pillar of cloud and stood at the entrance of the tabernacle.
At the entrance?
Oh, damn.
Man.
Aaron and Miriam, he called with an exclamation point, and they stepped forward. And the Lord said to them, now, listen to what I say.
Wait, this isn't through like a dream? Like, God can't talk to you directly. Like, you got... Like, there's... I'm really confused here.
Look, I am just telling you what it says.
No, I know.
I'm not saying...
But it makes zero sense based on what we've learned so far.
Yeah. I totally agree.
Okay.
But this is what they're saying happened.
Okay.
If there were prophets among you, I, the Lord, would reveal myself in visions. I would speak to them in dreams, but not with my servant Moses. Of all my house, he is the one I trust.
Right.
I speak to him face to face, clearly, and not in riddles! Exclamation point. He sees the Lord as he is. So why were you not afraid to criticize my servant Moses? The Lord was very angry with them, and he departed.
He didn't kill him. He departed.
Well, maybe he kills them later. I don't know.
None of this shit makes sense.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
This is crazy.
Sometimes I like to kill people, and sometimes I don't.
You know what this sounds like to me? It sounds like they had a big fucking to-do argument, and then this is how they said it came. This is how it resolved itself.
Yes.
God had a talk.
Yeah.
And this is how it resolved itself.
Yeah, and now we're all on the same team, and so don't fuck with this team.
And just try not to remember that God doesn't talk to anybody except for Moses, because that's not important this time.
He literally said to them, I won't talk to you. You're literally talking to me, telling me you're not talking to me.
Right?
Gaslighting 101?
Yeah, it's crazy.
As the cloud moved from above the tabernacle, there stood Miriam, her skin as white as snow from leprosy. From leprosy.
Wait, is that what it says?
It says, as white as snow from leprosy.
I thought you were just joking.
No.
What the fuck?
It says, as white as snow from leprosy.
Okay.
When Aaron saw what had happened to her, he cried out to Moses. Oh, shit. His wife got the leprosy because she dared to provoke God.
Yeah, but Aaron didn't. You notice how the woman got punished,
the
right?
The woman always gets punished, but she was white as snow with leprosy.
It sounded beautiful until you got to the leprosy part.
Oh, shit. Oh, my master, please don't punish us, by which I mean my wife,
right.
For this sin we have so foolishly committed. Don't let her be like a stillborn baby already decayed at birth. What the fuck? So Moses cried out to the Lord, Oh, God, I beg you, please heal her. But the Lord said to Moses, if her father had done nothing more than spit in her face, wouldn't she be defiled for 7 days? So keep her outside the camp for 7 days, and after that, she may be accepted back. So Miriam was kept outside the camp for 7 days, and the people waited until she was brought back before they traveled again. Then they left Hazeroth and camped in the wilderness of Paran. The end.
Wait, I have one more question here. I didn't think the traveling was... didn't matter whether... Like, the traveling was when the cloud fucking moves, right? Mm-hmm. Has nothing to do with waiting on somebody to come back from a goddamn camp.
Well, if God decided that he wanted to wait, then he would wait.
Okay, but then they should have said God waited 7 days, not the people waited 7 days, right?
Right.
Like, there's so many fucking holes just in that short-ass story. Mm-hmm. It's so stupid. That debunks so many goddamn things they've said already.
I agree.
Like, that's so dumb.
I totally agree. 100%.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm stuck on... She was white as snow with leprosy. And Moses was like, what? And Aaron was like, no!
And then God's like, 7 days, guys.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It is what it is, bruh.
I hope the next chapter's this good.
Yeah, right?
That's pretty
That was good.
That's pretty kind of entertaining.
It was, right?
All right, so we're moving on. This is that was 12?
That was 12.
And
Here comes 13.
All right, we'll be back in a second.
Okay, Numbers chapter 13. The 12 spies sent to Canaan.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
We got spies. This is
exciting. Yeah.
The Lord now said to Moses, "Send out men to explore the land of Canaan, the land I am giving to the Israelites. Send one leader from each of the 12 ancestral tribes." Could you imagine, like, you're living in Canaan, just minding your own P's and Q's, and all of a sudden you find out God said that you don't get this land no more.
Yeah, fuck off, people.
Right?
Wait. I live here, you asshole.
Yeah, like, what did I do? I'm just living here.
Right.
Jesus. So Moses did as the Lord commanded him. He sent out 12 men, all tribal leaders of Israel, from their camp in the wilderness of Paran. These were the tribes and the names of their leaders. Oh, God.
See, you shouldn't have got excited about this section.
You shouldn't have. Boring. Tribe leader Reuben, Shammua, son of Zakur; Simon, Shaphat, son of Hori; Judah, Caleb, son of Jephunneh; Issachar, Agal, son of Joseph; Ephraim, Hoshea, son of Nun; Benjamin, Palti, son of Raphu; Zebulun, Gadiel, what the fuck ever, son of Sodai; Manasseh, son of Joseph; Gadi, son of Susi. They don't use any fucking commas in this, and that's a little irritating to me.
Yeah.
Dan, Amiel, son of Gamali; Asher, Sethar, son of Michael; Naphtali, Nabi, son of Vafsi.
We should have invested in a phonetic Bible reading.
It's true. It's true. Gad, Jewel, son of Maki. Okay.
Okay. Is that all the names?
That's all the names.
For now.
For now. These are the names of the men Moses sent out to explore the land. Moses called Hoshea, son of Nun, by the name Joshua. And that's in parentheses,
okay.
like, by the by, in
right.
case you care, this wasn't...
He's Joshua.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Moses gave the men these instructions as he sent them out to explore the land. Go north through the Negev into the hill country. See what the land is like and find out whether the people living there are strong or weak, few or many.
So that we can destroy them.
Yeah, because God said we could.
Yeah, God said we got to destroy them.
Yeah. See what kind of land they live in. Is it good or bad? Do their towns have walls, or are they unprotected like open camps? Is the soil fertile or poor? Are there many trees? Do your best to bring back samples of the crops you see.
This is literally just an army going across and fighting people because their God told them to. Supposedly. It
happened to be the season for harvesting the first ripe grapes.
Okay.
That was in parentheses.
Yeah, that's
by the
important.
by.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's why he said, and bring back some samples of whatever you find.
Yeah.
So he's sending these 12 spies in to check things out, to do recon.
Right.
He's sending them out to do recon. So they went up and explored the land from the wilderness of Zin as far as Rehob near Lebo Hamath. You know, on the map. Sure.
Yeah.
Going north, they passed through the Negev and arrived at Hebron, where Ahiman, Sheshaiah, and Talmai, all descendants of Anak, lived. The ancient town of Hebron was founded 7 years before the Egyptian city of Zoan. I don't know why that matters.
It doesn't.
It was in parentheses, after all.
Right.
When they came to the valley of Eshcol, they cut down a branch with a single cluster of grapes, so large that it took 2 of them to carry it on a pole between them.
That's a lot of grapes.
I want those grapes.
It sounds delicious.
They also brought back samples of the pomegranates and figs.
Yummy.
Ooh, this sounds like a yummy land.
Yeah.
That place was called the Valley of Eshcol, which means cluster, because of the cluster of grapes, and that the Israelite men had cut there. After exploring the land for 40 days...
Damn, 40 days.
The men returned. I mean, Was it 40 days? Bad, right? But was it, though? Like, 40 days, 40 nights,
right?
flood?
Yeah, they like 40 a lot, so... It was some amount of time.
After, like, a month or two. That's basically what they're saying.
If these people even existed, it was some amount of time.
It was a month or two.
Yeah, sure.
After a month or two, they came back with all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so after whatever, the men returned to Moses, Aaron, and the whole community of Israel at Kadesh in the wilderness of Paran. They reported to the whole community what they had seen and showed them the fruit that they had taken from the land. This was their report to Moses. We entered the land you sent us to explore, and it is indeed a bountiful country, a land flowing with milk and honey. Here is the kind of fruit it produces. But the people living there are powerful, and their towns are large and fortified. We even saw giants there!
Oh my god.
The descendants of Anak. Whoever that is.
The only giants I've known of so far are the Nephilim or whatever.
Yeah. The giants are...
but apparently giants came back after... Because that was before the flood, wasn't it?
Yeah. They're the descendants of Cain, and they're also the descendants of fallen angels.
So what? Giants came back out of nowhere after...
I don't know.
Or were the angels still getting busy with people in other lands?
Well, do you think the angels weren't wiped out?
I bet the angels are still getting busy with other people in other lands.
Yeah.
They're like... God will never see us over here. This isn't his. These aren't his people.
Yeah.
We'll make some giants over here, and no one will care.
With a fuck here, and a fuck right? there, here a fuck, there a fuck, everywhere a fuck.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, if
that sounds legit.
If you're an angel, you're getting busy.
Yeah.
Right.
Might as well.
Yeah. So.
Angels got an angel.
Angels got an angel. Oh my gosh. The Amalekites lived in the Negev, and the Hittites, Jebusites, and Amorites lived in the hill country. The Canaanites lived along the coast of the Mediterranean Sea and along the Jordan Valley. So, not the Italy side of the Mediterranean, the other side of the Mediterranean.
Got it.
But Caleb tried to quiet the people as they stood before Moses. "Let's go at once to take the land," he said. "We can certainly conquer it." But the other men who had explored the land with him disagreed. "We can't go against them. They are stronger than we are." So they spread this bad report about the land among the Israelites. "The land we traveled through and explored will devour anyone who goes to live there. All the people we saw were huge. All the people, we even saw giants there, the descendants of Anak. Next to them, we felt like grasshoppers, and that's what they thought too." The end.
That's not having a lot of faith in your God. Your God
right?
should be able to like smash whoever's in your way, shouldn't he?
Hulk smash. But I mean, isn't this whole Bible about people continually, the next day, they forgot their lesson and immediately lost faith in their God because they're stupid.
Right. No, it's true. It's true. But then, so God's going to kill more people because they're dumb, maybe, next time? Who knows? I mean, you know what? The next chapter will probably have nothing to do with this.
No, I think that they do go after this land, if I remember correctly. But, like, I could be wrong. That could be a different part because I never really read this shit. But I think that, like, sometimes God gets mad at whiners and complainers and liars and just smites them out of hand. And other times, like, you never hear about God's reaction at all.
But there's another question I have here, too. They were like 2 years out, right? This is like 2 years into their journey?
I guess. I don't remember.
Well, that's what it was, at least the last time they told us, anyway.
Sure.
And they just sent people for 40 days to go investigate this place that is the land that they're supposed to inherit, right?
Well, I don't think they're supposed to inherit it. They're supposed to own it.
Right. But this is their land that they're heading towards, right?
One of their pieces of land, yeah.
Oh, so it takes them 40 years to engulf the entire bit of land.
That's
what
I think.
The gist of it? So, like, they're going to get into the bits of it at first, whatever. I don't even really fucking care.
This might be on their way to the land that they're supposed to conquer. You know what I mean?
No, like, let's just kill some people because they suck?
Well, like, we're supposed to, like, kill or adopt all of the people that we pass through on our way to get where we're going.
All right.
You know what I mean? So they could just be like, okay, we got to go this way, and God says that we got to kill them folk. Sometimes,
just every once in a while, I wish we had like a Bible historian here that I could like just randomly ask a question when I wanted to. Like, hey, what the fuck's up with this? What the fuck's up with that? Because this is dumb shit. So what the fuck?
I would only want a Bible historian that was not Christian.
Well, yeah.
Because I don't want to have to watch my mouth. and I want to be able to say F-bombs or people who come or fuck or whatever without worrying about offending some asshole.
Right.
You know?
No, I totally agree.
Okay.
But, like, it would be nice to be able to ask some questions sometimes. Just, like, have somebody here with us that could be like, okay, we're stumped. What the fuck is going on here?
I guess.
Whatever.
Do you really care? I
No,
mean,
it's fun just to cuss and hate God a lot.
It's more
whatever.
fun to me to be like, it doesn't even matter what they meant.
Right.
It doesn't even matter.
Because none of it's real.
You could give me all the facts. Even if every single bit of this was real, it doesn't fucking matter because it's all stupid. It really is.
Well, and even if it was real, this is no God I want.
Exactly.
It's not.
It's not.
Just to be clear. But if it were, still wouldn't want this God.
Yeah, he's murdery and gross.
All right. Well, I think we've run this section for as much as we can here.
I guess. I need to go get a Dr. Pepper anyway.
Oh, okay. I need to go to bed.
Yeah, same.
All right.
But I need a Dr. Pepper first.
Well, we will see you guys on Tuesday for our Q&A.
And then
I'm
Thursday.
sure we can come up with something. And then Thursday?
Yeah, we'll see you Thursday.
For the next regular episode?
Yeah, it'll be numbers 14 and 15.
All right. We'll see you guys.
Bye. Husband.
Yeah, wife.
It's the end, so we should say all the things.
We definitely should say all the things.
What things should we say?
So we want people to get a hold of us, and there's ways that they can do that.
So one of those ways I know is email. What's that email address?
sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com.
And they should do that by 5 Eastern on Sundays if they want their question to be included in our new Tuesday Q&A episodes every week.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing from some of our fans, for sure.
Yeah.
They can also get a hold of us on social media. And we have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. Probably the easiest way would be through Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts still.
Yes, still.
Still.
I guess.
Or dum-dum or doo-doo.
Yeah, wherever you want to go with that, I guess.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have all those things and they should go there.
Yeah, they should.
Okay. And then also, what else should they do?
They should, review us on Apple Podcasts because that really, really helps us out. And, if you are on any other podcasting app, just, hit a heart or a like thing or something.
A thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Nice.
Whatever the hell it is, just do it, okay?
Just do it.
All right. I think that's all we got.
Oh, you know what? I have one more thing.
Oh, she's got one more thing.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening and choosing us to spend your time with. We really appreciate you all, and you are definitely top shelf.
Yeah, honestly, it makes us smile just about every day.
Yep.